PowerPoint is a tool that allows you to create stunning slideshow presentations for work and multimedia projects. First, let's start by using the ribbon. This is the ribbon. The ribbon is divided into tabs, and each tab contains several groups on the ribbon. Some command groups feature a tool called a dialog box launcher, a small arrow in the group's lower right corner. You can click the arrow to open a dialog box, which provides tools and options related to a specific task. To close a dialog box without accepting any changes you may have made to it, click the Cancel button. Some of the ribbon's tools have small, downward-pointing arrows next to them. These arrows are called drop-down arrows. When you click one, a drop-down list opens, displaying options you can choose, such as a list of fonts. You can choose the option you want by clicking it. If you need more space on your screen, you can minimize, hide, the ribbon by double-clicking the active tab. To restore the ribbon, double-click the active tab again. Now, let's look at the Quick Access Toolbar. The Quick Access Toolbar displays commands that you use frequently. By default, the Save, Undo, and Redo commands appear on the toolbar. You can add any commands to the Quick Access Toolbar for easy access to the commands you use most frequently. You can also use key tips to save time. When you press the Alt key, small letters and numbers, called key tips, appear on the ribbon. To issue a command by using its key tip, press the Alt key, and then press the key or keys that correspond to the command you want to use. Every command on the ribbon has a key tip. The File tab is not a regular tab. Instead of displaying ribbon commands, it displays a full-screen menu called Backstage View. Each command you select along the left side of the Backstage View screen displays a different dialog box or page of options and commands in the right panel. You may be familiar with New, Open, Save, and Save As command, but here are a few more. Share provides options for sending the presentation via email, inviting others to view it online, and publishing slides to a slide library. Export offers a variety of options for saving a presentation. Click the File tab to open Backstage View. Click Open. The Open tab of Backstage View appears now. Locate the blue Yonder overview file in your student data files. Normal view is the default view that lets you focus on an individual slide. The slide you are currently editing is called the current slide. The current slide appears in the slide pane, which is the largest of the view's 3 panes. Below the slide pane is the notes pane, where you can add and edit notes you want to associate with the current slide. The notes pane is optional. You can toggle it on and off with the notes button on the View tab. In the left pane, called the Slides pane, you can click the thumbnail images of the slides to jump from one slide to another, as you will see later in this lesson. Outline view is the same as normal view, except instead of thumbnail images of the slides, a text outline of the presentation appears in the left pane. Only text from placeholders appears in the outline. Any text from manually created text boxes does not. Text from graphical objects such as SmartArt also does not appear in the outline. Slide Sorter view displays all the slides in a presentation on a single screen. If there are more slides than can fit in one screen, you can use scroll bars to move slides in and out of view. In Slideshow view, you can reorganize a slideshow by dragging slides to different positions. You can also duplicate and delete slides in this view. Notes page view shows one slide at a time, along with any notes that are associated with the slide. This view lets you create and edit notes. You may find it easier to work with notes in this view than in normal view. You can also print notes pages for your presentation. They are printed as they appear in Notes page view. Slideshow view lets you preview your presentation on the screen, so you can see it the way your audience will see it. Reading view is like slideshow view, except it is in a window rather than filling the entire screen. Displaying the presentation in a window enables you to also work in other windows at the same time. We can't talk about views without mentioning zoom levels. You can zoom in 3 ways: by 1, using the zoom slider to move to your preferred view; 2, by using the zoom dialog box; and lastly, by using the fit slide to current window option. You can also view your slides in grayscale. This is where there are no colors and only shades of gray. And no, I did not read that book. You would use grayscale to see if there are any problems when printing with no color. You can also view multiple presentations at the same time. To do this, click the View tab. Click Arrange All in the window group. The presentations appear side by side. With Slide 1 visible in normal view in the slide pane, press Page Down on your keyboard. Slide 2 appears. Press Page Down to jump to Slide 3. Press Page Down to jump to Slide 4. Press Page Up to go back to Slide 3. Press Page Up to move up to Slide 2. Press Page Up to view Slide 1. Press End to jump to Slide 8, the last slide in the presentation. Press Home to return to Slide 1. Now let's add text to a text placeholder. Click the Home tab. On Slide 1, click at the beginning of the slide's title, Blue Yonder Airlines. The borders of the title's placeholder appear, and a blinking insertion point appears before the word blue. Click the slide's subtitle, which is the second line of text. The subtitle's placeholder appears, as does the insertion point. Go to Slide 4 by clicking the slide in the slides pane, or by pressing Page Down until it appears. Click after the word snorkeling in the second column. The insertion point appears. Press Enter to start a new line, and type scuba. Press Enter, and then type sightseeing. Now, we will add text in outline view. Go to Slide 8. The slide is supposed to contain contact information, but the mailing address and telephone number are missing. Click the View tab and click Outline View. Because Slide 8 is the current slide, its text is highlighted on the tab. In the outline pane, click after the word Airlines on Slide 8 to place the insertion point there. Press Enter to start a new line. On the new line, type 12 Ferris Street, and then press Enter. As you type the new text in the outline pane, notice that it appears on the slide. Lastly, type Die Hard, Tennessee, 34567, and then press Enter. Now we will select, replace, and delete text. Go to Slide 3, and in the fourth item of the bulleted list on the right, double-click the word Advisor to select it. While the text is selected, type Concierge. The new text replaces the selected text. Go to Slide 7, and select the word Ground by dragging the mouse pointer over it. The mouse pointer changes from an arrow to an I-beam whenever it is in a text placeholder. Press Delete to delete the word from the slide. Now we will move text from one slide to another. Go to Slide 2, and in the slide's title placeholder, select Blue Yonder Airlines by dragging the mouse pointer across the text. On the Home tab, click the Copy button. Go to Slide 7. Click between the two words of the title to place the insertion point before the word guarantee. On the Home tab, click the Paste button. PowerPoint inserts the copy text at the insertion point's position. Press the space bar if necessary to insert a space before the word guarantee. Go to Slide 3. Select the last item of the bulleted list on the right side of the slide. On the Home tab, click the Cut button. The selected item is removed from the list. Go to Slide 2. Click below the last item of the bulleted list. On the Home tab, click the Paste button. The item appears at the bottom of the list. Click anywhere in the blank area around the slide to deselect the placeholder.